welcome back to my bathroom. There have been so many tag videos. I've been tagged so many times, and things have just not been very good in my life to warrant doing anything much. I just haven't felt much like it. So, but I did get this tag video. I watched Julia Gulia, who, if you don't know her, she's just so darn cute and so fun. But she tagged everybody, and I'm going to tag everybody to do this too. And it's never what I've never ever done. And hers were all beauty related, and I tried to stick to beauty related, but there's not a lot I won't do for beauty. In my estimation, beauty is not for the weak. So, beauty and fashion. So I couldn't stick it just to beauty. I just found 20 things that I've never done. So let's just get started. I've never had a perm. I've never had a perm. 54 years old. Probably will someday, but I've never had one yet. I've never had a threesome. I can't even say it. I've never had a threesome. Now, if Brad Pitt were to call and John Mayer were to call, I would break that rule. Break it. Quickly break it. I've never had an allergy. About 5 or so years ago, I was just not feeling very good. I didn't know what was going on. And I had this funny little cough. And I went to the doctor. I went to every doctor imaginable. And finally, one doctor said, "Oh, you have allergies." And I said, "No, I don't think I do. I don't think it's an allergy." He goes, "No, you have an allergy. I could 100% guarantee you have an allergy. Nobody lives in South Florida or in Indiana and doesn't have an allergy." And I was like, "Okay, but I just don't think I have an allergy." So he said, "We're going to do the allergy test." So they stuck 161 needles in my back. And you know it's bad when after they get finished, they pull the needles out and say, "Before you get dressed, you might want to, here's a towel for the blood." Blood? And then they came back and said, "You know, that didn't come out like you had anything, but let's stick 62 more needles in each arm and we'll see what we come up with, because we're just sure you have an allergy." So I went through that, wiped the blood off my arms. He comes back in the room and he says, "You are 100%. You're not allergic to anything." No duh. I can't say duh because my grandson says, "No, Mimi, no duh. Duh, not a word." I have never had Botox. I'm going to cover my mouth up on this because my sister watches my videos and she reads my lips. My sister has had Botox. I just can't fathom putting botulism in myself. I'll go around with my saggy, draggy, baggy, wrinkled face before I'll do Botox. I've never hated anyone. And then after I wrote that, I thought, that's not even true, because I have hated it. I have hated someone terribly. And I've hated his mother as well. And that's Osama bin Laden. I hate you, and I hate your mother. I think your mother did a crappy job raising you. I've never met a stranger. I can meet somebody. I meet people all day long, every day. And within an hour, I know their name. They know my name. They know all about me. I tell them everything that's exciting and fun and what's going on in my life at the time. Drives my husband crazy because he says, "You just don't know a stranger." No, I don't. That's the way I am. I've never had a facial. I just have never taken the time. I can barely figure out what I'm going to be doing in an hour, let alone know what to make an appointment to go in to have a facial. I've never flipped anyone off. I'm really proud of that one. My husband's tested me on that one, but I've never flipped anyone off, ever. I've never given anybody the bird. I've never killed anyone. That's pretty good. I've never worn false eyelashes successfully. I've worn them, but it's never been a success. I've had them on and they've ended up all over. One time I had them on and they ended up at the end of the night, one was in my bra. I must say that I had a really good time that night. That might be another video explaining that. I've never done drugs. I've never done any illegal substances whatsoever. Never have, and I doubt that at my age I ever will. I've never had veneers. My sister has veneers, and it drives me crazy because I'm so used to, she's 2 years older than I am. She's had the same teeth for 56 years. And now when I look at her, all I can do is, I'm just like pinpoint. My eyeballs go right to her teeth, and I can't figure it out. It changed everything about her face. So I'll just keep the same jacked up teeth. My dentist had said I need to get veneers. He wants me to get veneers. $45,000. For $45,000, I'll keep my same jacked up teeth. I don't mind. If you don't mind, I don't mind. I have never had a facelift. I've never had any cosmetic surgery whatsoever. Not saying that I won't. Down here in South Florida, every other TV commercial is lifestyle lift, facial rejuvenation, facelifts, body contouring. I've never had any cosmetic surgery. I was never a brownie or a Girl Scout, and that at this age it really makes me sad, because if I had my life to live over again, I'd have been a brownie, a Girl Scout, and lived in a sorority, because I just think that would be a blast. I would have loved it. I've never gone goth. I've never ever practiced witchcraft, hoodoo, voodoo, anything that's spiritual in the spiritual world, underworld. I'm really proud of this next one. I have never killed a bug consciously or on purpose. I am a freak that way. I have literally gotten out of my car and crawled under my car to get a cricket out from underneath the tires. I just can't kill anything. It's not my place to kill anything. I don't think God made us all masters of the universe to kill things. People do it, I can't do it. It's just my rule for me. I've never had my lips injected. Sorry, my nose itches. I've never left anyone a bad comment on YouTube. I never have, and I will never. You would have to say something really crappy to me to get a bad comment from me on YouTube. I've gotten bad comments on YouTube, plenty, but I'm not going to give you one. If I don't like it, I just won't watch it, or I'll click off of it and go watch somebody else that I just won't leave a bad comment. It doesn't make sense to me. I've never filed bankruptcy, and the last one, I've never had an abortion, but that would probably go right up with never killed anyone. So those are my never evers, and I'm going to tag all of you. It's a fun tag. There's so many on the beauty community here that's doing only beauty. Like I said, I couldn't just... Beauty's not for the weak, and most of the things out there I would do, like use a toothbrush on my face, or I forget her name. I'll put it on here. She did an egg and toilet paper facial. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to get some eggs and toilet paper and try that. So, like I said, beauty's not for the weak. I tag all of you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.